Surprise, I'm back. How you guys doing? So, all this stuff going on with Russia, I wanted to come on and do a little quick um overview. Um, this is beautiful what the DOJ is doing. And I know everybody's mad at because he takes so long to do things at our Attorney General, but this is huge. Let me tell you, this is going to grow even more. But what I wanted to look at is Elon Musk, because people are saying, why, he's a Russian asset. The Russians helped purchase Twitter, help him purchase Twitter. So what's going on? He has a whole bunch of contracts with the United States. And my hit last night was that he would, that the United States is looking for other people to take over his contracts. They're just not going to slide over. He's in their vision. He's looking at them. So I wanted to throw real quick about the outcome of Elon Musk. I think they'll just absolutely call him a traitor. That's what I'm getting. Contracts or no contracts. He's losing his position. He's losing. He's drowning. He knows he's in trouble too. Actually, he'll stop showing his rear as much. He's going to calm down a little bit. He's not going to, even though he's very pompous and he thinks he's all that, he's not going to be able to be jumping in and making comments. So along with this is that the Trump administration, they're telling everybody, keep your mouth shut, don't talk to the press. So stuff is coming out about Trump too, not just Russia, but with Epstein. I've always told you that Epstein was a big factor here. There's still people within the Biden administration, the CIA, FBI, that are leakers, that are letting Trump know, you in trouble, boy. That's what I feel. I feel like something's come across the table that they know something else is coming up. Elon Musk. Then I have to give you a hit I got on Trump too. I mean, one of those clear hits. When I get them clear hits, you take it to the bank. I think I read on Elon Musk a while ago. He was kind of playing for both sides, but he is in the pockets of Russia. Not necessarily financially, but just he believes in what they say. He believes in what Trump says, and he's using that to his advantage. He's got trouble coming up. He's got disappointments. Losing of money, getting respects and gains is the basis of him. So he likes that. So he will be viewed as a traitor. He doesn't go with the flow, with what people need. And he needs to examine what he did very carefully, because they're coming to get him. Hold your guard. They're coming to get you. He's in trouble. He's going before the justice of man. I mean, if this is some sort of criminal, something is happening. Look at this. Outcome is a 5 of swords. You're in trouble, boy. He better avoid arguments and not show his rear, because he's about ready to go down. But the United States is looking for people to take over these. I just got a hit. That they even going in, taking properties or monies from him. Ill-gotten gains. Even see him putting Twitter up for sale. He's got people all around him, little munchkins kissing his rear, calling him the master. If you're total loyal to him, He treats the people that like him better than Trump does. Trump treats everybody like crap. He treats them a little better, but you know, he's Asperger's or something. He has some issues. Tell me what I can tell. There's something coming up very soon, might even be around Christmas, for Elon Musk to be in trouble based on the Russian monies he's been receiving. He's doing something that's against the law. Trump has been breaking this all left and right, and they still don't quite call him out on it. I don't know why, but he has been taking money from Egypt and everything. All that will be found out. So, okay. But the outcome of all this stuff that's happening. Oh, by the way, one of the guys, I never watched those shows with the people who were getting paid by Russia. He all of a sudden he announced, you know, actually Ukraine is the best thing. Ukraine is fantastic. He was calling Russia terrible and an asset to ugliness, and it was awful. But now he says, oh no, Ukraine is the best. Pray tell. Yeah, he's over there wishing people would say, oh, we believe you. Nobody believes them. They're desperate. They have the link to the monies they were receiving that they did know it was from Russia. They're acting like they didn't know, but they did know. Somebody starts handing you $100,000. Are you kidding? Someone start giving my page $100,000? Shoot. I don't think I'd take it. I'd be too afraid because it sounds like bad money. As much as I'd like to. And I'd have to pay taxes on that. I don't want to pay taxes on that. Okay, here we go, you guys. So let's take a look at Russia. Are you in trouble, Russia? Is you or isn't you in trouble? Apparently the Murdochs are in a huge family feud. So all kinds of insider information is taking place. Tell me about Russia. This won't be a long video, but I just want to touch bases. And then this Saturday, I'm going to be on with our guy, Briscoe, Sean Briscoe, the Politico guy, as well as his mom, and Nancy, Jean. And I've invited Andre to come on board and see if he can stop by and say hi. But yeah, we're going to have a little get together. Okay, so, you know, Russia doesn't care. They could care less what we find out about them. They'll just deny and lie. At the end of the day, they could care less. It's just like I told you about Netanyahu. He'll do what he wants to do. He's upset that the Israel was trying to push him out, but he'll still do what he wants to do. And I heard something on the news that they said it was unattainable to be able to make a deal with Hamas to get all the people out. I think some of the people are there. I think they're acting like they have more than they do because some of them didn't make it. The Two of Pentacles. So Russia's scrambling with money. Actually, can't believe Russia gave all this money because they're having a hard time getting that money. The prophecy comes true. More information is coming to us. Within the next 2 months, we should receive more and more. Actually, I see people dancing in the streets. This might even be Putin exiting stage left because people are very excited. It's like, oh, heck yeah. They're following the money, you guys. They're following the money. And more sanctions, more taking back some things that Russia have. Oh, they're going to get them. And you know what? Was it Switzerland said Russia can't buy anymore, or was it China? Russia can't buy any more homes. We're about ready to do that. We're not going to allow these foreign countries to come in and buy up a lot of properties. So that's getting ready to happen. But Russia is people are just tired of Russia. I even feel like they're their own citizens. Ukraine is getting ready to hit Russia pretty hard. They just got some sort of machinery, but Ukraine is getting ready to go for it, and it's going to cause a lot of damage. Okay, now, so Hunter Biden went in and pleaded the Alford plea. And for those of you, including myself, that don't know what the Alford plea is, let me explain it to you. Alford plea meaning a guilty plea in which a defendant maintains they're innocent, but admits that the prosecution evidence would likely result in a guilty verdict if brought to trial. That's the Alford plea. But apparently the attorneys did this. They were getting ready to get his jury going. And the attorney and the judge gave him a what for. He said, don't be doing this. Don't be doing this. I feel it being rejected. I feel Hunter Biden having to go ahead and have a trial. Now he paid all the money. He is guilty. I could hear him tell me, Linda, I'm guilty. He paid all the money. Ooh, an aircraft just crashed in Petaluma. Ooh. I'll look that up later. There's a lot of small plane crashes. Have you noticed? There was one in Nevada just the other day. Okay, so tell me about Hunter. Let me tell you, he paid his dues. I don't see him having to pay as hard as they'd like for him to do. I'm almost feeling when Kamala comes on board. Now, she's a person that believes in, paying your dues, but I'm almost seeing her waving at Hunter Biden, almost like, okay, that's enough. So I don't know what that's about. I think she'll explain it to the public, like some injustices were done, but it's enough. He's paid his debt. It's enough. That's what I heard. Okay, but let's look at Hunter Biden. Poor Hunter. He just, he got messed up in some bad stuff. He was doing them drugs. Boy, that Marjorie Taylor Greene sure loved posting them nudies of him. Such a weird. She's so weird. Tell me about Hunter Biden. Yeah, he's a little emotional about all this. He's very tired of this. This is really taxing on his dad too, which is probably good his dad's not going in for a second term because he's going to be supporting his son. So beneficial guidance from others. So whoever these attorneys are, don't be surprised if Hunter changes it out. Success. So this is good harmony, success. Probably better if it does a jury trial, because I see the jury when the attorneys are mentioning, this guy's been clean and sober, he's doing right, he paid the debts that he owed the IRS, like they'll be lighter on him, like they won't be as harsh towards him. And money's flowing into him. I don't know if he's got a new job or what, but money is good. Hold your ground, diligent work, justice is in his house. Avoid arguments and enemies, so there'll be some battle here, and a celebration in his hopes, dreams, and wishes. Okay, let go of your ego and move forward. So I don't think he'll be, even if they push and get that jury to say, well, you got to go up to Sing Sing for somebody, I'm almost feeling a reprieve. Somebody goes in, it could be Kamala. Kamala will go in and say, no, he's paid enough. He's the president's son. They'll be, focused in on him. Okay, listen. So I was minding my own beeswax, doing my thing. And all of a sudden, I just got this hit. Somebody wrote me and said, I was using my pendulum and it says Trump is, he's in Alzheimer's. And when she said that, I thought, yeah, he's in Alzheimer's. But then I got that hit like I get, from the guides. Man, when they do it, they rock it. He is in he's beginning stages of Alzheimer's. He's been fighting it, and his people know it. That's why they're trying to keep him on the down low. But I see him full force sick with it, like his mom and his dad. This is going to take place probably within the next 2 years. But I feel when he loses as president, he's going to allow himself to lose his mind. Like, okay, I'm sick and, I need reprieve or whatever. People are going to be upset that he doesn't pay the full. That's why I never saw him go to jail. I'm sure of it because I felt it might be like an institution or a hospital. You guys remember this. But I think it's because he really is going to be sick like, like poor Ronald Reagan. Remember, you'd see pictures of Ronald Reagan in his pajamas on a park bench with his hair sticking straight up. So yeah. Let's look at Trump. That's what I got. His mental and his physical self, because he's suffering with something with COVID too, probably long-term COVID. So the time is now 12 noon and 30 seconds. Guys, we're not wishing for a horrible outcome for him, but just give us the truth, the whole truth of the next year for Trump. From now till next year. This is craziness, out of your mind, losing your mind. Okay. Somebody's going to look after him. Some people are looking after him, making sure he's okay. So his harmony and success is going out the door. He's delusional. I feel people working with him to help him through because there's a lot of legal things, but it's almost like they're going to say, Your Honor, he's not answering appropriately. He's not able to talk to us correctly. As much as we would love for him to go to jail, throw the key, he's going to struggle. This is not easy. It's not even easy because, you think, well, maybe he'll play it like he's sick. No, he's actually really sick. He's actually really sick. So he's got a battle coming up. He's going to be battling. So, okay, here we go. So Trump is going to be battling. I definitely saw that he is sick, mentally ill. Okay, so let's ask the guides. Like I said, this won't take a lot of your time. Let's ask the guides if they can tell us anything for the future. And I'll go ahead and do a little spread too. Is there anything you want everybody to know? And then we'll do another day if you can ask questions. Be sure to look out when I announce, like today is my 3 card at 3 o'clock Pacific time for my members. I'll do prayers on Saturday, as well as my show with Sean and Nancy and Andre. In fact, thanks for reminding me. I'll send them the link. What do you want the world to know? Oh, I just saw Ukraine hitting Russia pretty hard by this next week, like we're talking about it. Oh, Putin's going to be threatening all kinds of stuff. It's funny, when he was jumping into Ukraine and trying to take over it, he was acting like, you guys just give it to me. And then when they started fighting back and taking their land back, they were terrorists. News of a death. News of a death. Listen, I wanted to tell you, and I forgot to say on my last show. Remember I saw an elderly statesman and we thought it was somebody? Well, I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't get this. Oh, I didn't hit the silent. That's why, dummy. Remember I told you that there was an elderly statesman. I felt it again yesterday morning. I thought, oh, someone else is getting ready to go. And it's an elderly statesman, maybe even someone like McConnell. So news of an ending, okay. Don't forget to visualize the world and put the cooling blanket on it. And don't forget to tell Mother Nature that we're sorry and we're going to do everything possible to make sure this earth is here for our grandchildren. Don't worry about the stock market. I don't know what it's doing now, but it looks like money-wise, we're still hanging in there. Hold on. So Kamala said that what fears are simmering? Okay, so major jobs reports coming out. So it's dropping a little bit, but it always does that. Do you guys remember the days when we had a good jobs report, the stock market would drop? Like they didn't want us to be good. Anyway, the stock market doesn't determine us anyway. But Kamala is going to do the 28% on gains, which is what Bill Clinton did. It's going to be plenty for us. I guess Biden was hoping 30-something, but she softened that blow a little bit. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And so I guess the Trump administration wants muted microphones. And for some reason, Kamala didn't want that. But they came back and said, yeah, since he's whining and complaining about he's not going to do this, we'll go ahead and allow that. But you know why he's doing this, so he can, you know, say trash and then mute me. So she's still going to do good, you guys. She's going to say some stuff. Zingers. That's what I'm talking. So the world is still holding steady. Okay. And listen, in a year or so, don't buy a house now. In a year or so, things are going to get better. In a year or so, except for the weather, but a year or so as far as interest rates and stuff. I actually think, and I'm sorry to say this to you guys, I actually think because of the Armageddon of the climate stuff, it's going to be pretty tough on insurance agencies. I'm almost feeling whole states not being covered. I almost feel the government's going to have to take over because there's just too many natural disasters. And like I was talking to a client this morning, and she's in Nevada, and she was telling me how much she pays in car insurance, and it's way more than me. I said, what? Because California is pretty expensive. She said, yeah, in Nevada, we got all kinds of car accidents. She said, you know, those bottom feeders, those lawyers that go around and say, come to us. She said, they make money out here. So yeah, they have to pay for those bottom feeders. Anyway, so, somebody's walking away from a fight. Very interesting. There's new hope. There's definitely hope within us and around us. There's new beginnings and new hope. It's almost like it's a sure deal that Kamala is going to be president, and it's really going to be wonderful for this nation as far as good. Let's, you know, even Biden, as much as I love him, you know, he had that set way. He worked from the old school. She's going to be a little different. She's going to be a little different. Now, I just want to look real quick at, I thought Kissinger or King, anyway, you guys know I always mispronounce. I thought he might be the one she puts in the cabinet, Kamala puts in the cabinet, but let me look at Cheney. Cheney Liz Cheney is making up for the sins of the father, because that father was no good. He was just such a demon. He was such a demon. And you know, he had the worst heart. He even had a fake heart for a while. And he still lives. So tell me about Liz Cheney. But you know, she wants to see justice. Like there is Bob, some guy that said he's a Republican. He said, I'm not going to vote for Trump, but I'm not going to vote for Kamala either. At least Liz Cheney says she's going to vote for Kamala. I see them talking on the phone. Yeah, I see Kamala offering her something. Where do you think you would be good at? Ooh. Okay, I just got this hit. Maybe second in command. I don't see her taking Merrick Garland's place, but she could be second in command or something. It's something to do with like being in charge of something. Of getting the some sort of committee or something. Let's look. This was hard for her. This was very hard. She talked to her dad about it. Her dad's not well, by the way. He's not well at all. Karmically, she's doing a good work. She's doing good work. She's getting rid of, she's a conservative. She was anti-choice and all that, but she's changing. She's becoming a powerful woman. She's going to do something she loves doing. I see interviews with her. I see her working at something. I think the Republicans will forgive her. She's not going to turn Democrat. She'll stay Republican, but eventually be able to go home. That's what I get. She may try for governor of her state or something. That's what I'm getting. But she'll get in there. But they won't look at her as a traitor like Trump would like you to see. Ooh, some stuff's coming out about Trump, you guys. What is it? What is on the news? Show me the flash. Something with a trial. Something in the courts. Oh. Judge Shucken. She's going to make this whole January 6th move. It's going to be a dance, you guys. Ooh, I see Jack Smith bringing out something. Bringing out more information that we're all going to find out about. Oh, we'll be bouncing off the walls. I love it. We got a show to go, you guys, before this election. Can you feel the excitement? Oh, and she's got other, she's not going to stumble. Kamala's not going to stumble. He's going to stumble. All right, you guys. So I told you this was going to be short, but I really appreciate all your love and prayers for the world. Join me Saturday. I don't know what time. I'll post it on my community page for the prayers, but it's going to be a hell of a show. Heck to the end. All right, you guys. I love you all. Cheers.